Hey golf fans, have another one for you today. Main man running and operating since 2002, I believe. Foundation at the Chi Rodriguez community up there on McMullen Boo. I have the main man, James Poulter. Yes, right. You heard it from B. Graciously gave us an interview on some of the things that are coming up at the Chi Rodriguez golf course, where personally I even used to be an instructor for a decade up there at the academy. Can you believe it? Here we are years and years and years later interviewing one of, I think, the most nicest, fantastic friend you could ever want to have. He is so gracious, so kind, family man, and he wants to talk to you. So let's sit back and listen to the interview that I had personally with Mr. James Poulter. Good afternoon, golf fans. That's right, it's B-Man, bmangolftti. I have the privilege today to bring you what most women will say is the sexiest voice in the world, and that's anybody that is from across the pond. I want you to meet and greet Chi Rodriguez's course main man, Mr. James Poulter. James, good afternoon. How are you?
Hey man, how are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you. You're looking well.
Thanks, man. I think I've added the COVID-20, but I think a lot of people have.
There you go. All right. I'm not going to treat you any different than any other special guest, even though you're special. I'm going to give you the easy questions to answer. Number one, how old was James Poulter when he first started playing golf?
You know, I'm thinking back, I was probably maybe 5 or 6 years old.
You've been around this game a long time.
Yeah, actually, my grandma back in England taught me how to play back in the day.
Oh my goodness. And what motivates you about golf even today?
I mean, I think it's a great sport. It's a sport that anybody can play. It's a great leveler. There's lots of ways that people with different abilities can go out there and play on a level playing field. Young, old, tall, short, big, small. It's a great leveling sport, and it's a lot of fun, a lot of camaraderie. It's a great way to meet people, good way to network. You know, kind of fits in with who I am as a person.
There you go, and well said. And so, what has golf actually meant to you all these years?
I mean, growing up in England, it was hard because the weather, you're not like playing it all the time. So I moved over to Florida in 2003, and pretty much since that time, it's been my life. I mean, I've been involved in golf every day, working for the Chi Rodriguez Foundation. So.
Well, you got your hands full on a big scale. If you had to, James, give a beginner golfer or an intermediate type golfer a particular type of tip, what tip would you give?
I think practice is important, but having fun is more important. And just, keep working at it, but at the same time, have fun with it. Don't take it too serious.
Don't take it too serious. All right. And as far as what you have going on at the course itself, can you tell us a little bit about what's coming up for the foundation itself?
Sure. So obviously 2020 has been a crazy year for everybody. The golf course stayed open the whole time. We operate a public golf club and driving range, and we pretty much stayed open the whole time through COVID. So it's been challenging, but we've been, I would say, busier than normal. than last year and previous years. Golf has been something that people can get out and do during COVID. It's been promoted as something safe and healthy, which, I think a lot of people need that right now. So we've been able to provide that for the community. Our challenges come within fundraising and raising money for the foundation. So we are a 501c3. We've been a foundation in operation for 40 years, and we typically do a really big fundraiser in November. Chi-Chi comes into town for it, and it's a fundraiser that we use that provides dollars to help us run the school and the foundation and the academy here for the kids. So, this year we're still doing it. We're still doing the golf portion with limited field. We're doing a virtual event for the first time that a lot of charities are working on. So it'll be our first virtual event on November 9th. But we're excited, something different, but we're going to give it a go.
Wow, that is, you've been doing this for over 17 years. You've been out here. I've known you all this time, and I haven't given you the opportunity to wax my behind. Somebody told me, watch out for Poulter. He may be left-handed, but he's a stick daddy. When they said stick daddy, I've never asked you again.
I like to play some match play. I get that European mentality when it comes to match play, for sure. So I enjoy that camaraderie and competition. Maybe not as much of a stick as I used to with having two kiddos and a different role at the foundation, but I still enjoy getting out.
Well, just remember, if that ever comes down, I play from the sweet tees.
Okay.
I'm not going back there where you hit. I'm moving up to the sweet tees.
All right, buddy. You tee it forward. Have fun, right? That's all part of the game.
That's it. I know my limits. Well, James, I appreciate your time. It's very special, and hopefully the people that watch and listen to this will understand the things that are going on out at the Chi-Chi Rodriguez in the driving range, and that you are so masterfully in control.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. If anybody's interested in learning more about Chi-Chi's, just go to our website. Real simple. It's just chichi.org. You can go and book tee times on there, learn more about the special events that we've got coming up. And it's pretty cool because every time somebody plays around a golf, a portion of that goes back to the foundation. So it's a real good, feel-good.
Wow. Fantastic. That's outstanding. That's just right on the website.
Yes, sir.
The .org. Perfect.
Chi.org. You got it.
All right. Any other special things you want to talk about?
I'm proud to be part of the area, man. I think, the Tampa Bay golfing community is a great community. It's a lot of great courses, a lot of good places to play, and we've all kind of rallied around through COVID together. And we're ready for people to come and see us, that's for sure.
Well, as promised, ladies, I told you that voice from across the pond, just has a killer accent. I think it's just killer. James, I appreciate your time, my man. I'll be looking forward to seeing you soon. All
right, thanks, B-Man. Talk to you soon, buddy.
You got it, Chief.
Yeah.
What did you think? Interesting fellow, right? You can't deny, especially that accent. He's from across the pond. However, he's a nice guy, very nice guy. He does a lot for the community up there. He does a lot for the Chi-Chi Foundation. You can't ask for a better guy to be in charge up there, James Poulter. I can't say enough about him. I hope you enjoyed his interview. I know I did. And like B-Man will always tell you, putt him like you own him and rock the baby.